Hey everyone, it's Nancy and I'm back with another video for WOC Crafts for the Wild Bunch. And for our May and June design team challenges, we had to do like a vacation planner and then highlight an item that we haven't used in a while. So this is what I created, and actually tomorrow my girls are leaving for the trip to Florida to my dad's house. And so I made them kind of like a little smash book where they can, all three of them can journal. I've asked them to journal each day and to smash in their receipts and any little things that they get while they're down there, so that when they're ready, you know, when they come back and they're ready to scrap their pictures, they have, you know, notes about each day. So what I used to make the little book is one of these books that was from Michael's, I think last summer, and I took the cover off and I just used the inside book part because it's separate. So that's what I used for the actual book itself. And it had a brown ribbon here, and so I took that ribbon out and replaced it with this one that I like tie-dyed with the Distress Stains by Tim Holtz. So that's how this came out, and this is the white seam binding from WOC Crafts. And then for under here, the red that's under here, this is actually a jute ribbon, and this was it here, and as you see it is a very bright pink. And what I did was I used alcohol inks in red pepper as well as watermelon to color the jute ribbon to the red, and it worked really good and it took the color really nicely. Before I forget, here's the number for the jute ribbon, and this comes in a bunch of different colors too. So then I used some flowers, and I got these in my very first design team package. It's a pack of like 100, I think there's 100 in it, the mixed color blooms, and I just have a few left, but there's their number, and I do believe these are still available on the site. So I used those, and in the center of those I used buttons from the site as well, and I keep them in this little jar, and these are the natural buttons, lots of different sizes and colors of natural colors, and I have the item number in the lid here, and I'll list it down below for you as well. So, and then for on the buttons, you can see I tied the baker's twine in it, and I used the brown one, which is this one, and I also used the red one, which is this one. So I used both of those. And then these letters that says Florida 2012, those are just grunge board letters. And I inked everything, all the flowers and the edges of the book and the alpha, using the new Tim Holtz, the spring inks. So squeezed lemonade, and then peacock feathers, which is what I used on the flowers, around the edges, and then on the alphabets. And this is a really nice darker color. And then a little bit of this shaded lilac. So those are the colors that I used to ink everything. And then on the seam binding, I just used the regular Distress Stains, the broken china and fired brick, just the basic colors. And on the inside, it's just the craft pages, but I did cut them out little notches here, and there's like 5 sections in the book where I made them little pockets. So they have little pockets to keep things in. And then around the edges I use those Distress inks to ink up the edges of the book. So that is my little project. I think it turned out cute. I wanted it to be pretty much flat because the 3 of them will be keeping it in the purse, and you know, it'll get thrown around, and so I wanted it so that it was more flat for them to tote it around. And I did seal the outside of the book using the Claudine Helmuth Multimedium, and that's also how I attached the jute ribbon here. So make sure to check out the WOC craft store and all the great items that they have. There's always new stuff coming in. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks everybody for watching, and Florida or bust!